Hi everybody, happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Thought I would drop on here because I had a couple of channeled insights from Spirit this morning. Interestingly, as I was in the shower, I am a Pisces, I am a water sign, I'm proud to be a Pisces. And yeah, I got those insights, and it seems to be when I'm around water, I do get them as a water sign. So I thought I would just jump on here to let you know, because they might resonate for you, because it could just be a message that's out there, but I felt that there might be a message in there for you. Interestingly, a couple of songs came to me. First one being Wind of Change by the Scorpions. So it's an 80s song, I believe, and you might not be familiar with it, but the lyrics might resonate for you. It actually mentions an August summer night, and we're still in August at the moment, although it might not feel like it because time's a bit all over the place. Time's an illusion anyway, as we know. But as Mars is now in Gemini, and you might be feeling some resistance or restlessness, and they could be interplaying, because if you're resisting things, that could be making you restless or making your energy restless. But if you're also feeling restless, that could be creating the resistance, because you're kind of like, don't know what to do, and then the fears and the doubts are coming up. So just try and sit with the energy and allow it to flow a bit more, and to stimulate yourself by doing things that are going to keep you, in a joyful vibration. But Wind of Change, going back to that, and interestingly, here in the UK it is quite windy today. So there is air energy, which of course Gemini, when you think of Mars in Gemini, I know we're still in Leo, but it made me think of that correlation because of the wind. At the beginning of the song, there is like a whistling, and that is at a certain frequency. So again, that might resonate, the tone of that might resonate with you. You might feel something in your soul, in your heart from that. So listen to the song, give it a chance if it resonates for you. And the whistling, as whistling can be, quite harsh, but this is actually quite gentle because it's flowing with the song. So there's almost a soothing energy to that. And what I got from that was that there's a soothing energy to this change that's going on. And there is change going on. There's been deep transformation that we've all been going through, and I'm sure you can feel that, because that in itself can bring up a bit of resistance as we're closing out cycles that have not been serving us and we're moving into the new. And that can be quite scary. That can be it can make us feel quite apprehensive. But it's what's in alignment with our true divine essence. And that's when you realize those layers of conditioning that have been put on us that have prevented us from seeing that all along. So this wind of change is here. It is here. And again, listen to the lyrics, because they might resonate for you. It's a slow song, and it could even stir up some emotions. I've been quite emotional. Certainly yesterday I was, but those emotions needed to be purged. So again, as a water sign, allowing that to flow and sitting comfortably in that energy of allowing the emotions to flow. But there's something to be said of this wind of change is kind of breezing through, and we've got to just go with it and hold on to that light within. And so it might not feel like there's the change that we want to see that's happening. We know there's transformation and we know what we're trying to achieve, but we might be feeling like, oh, it's going to take a while to get there, especially because we know that Mercury is going to be going into retrograde soon, 9th or 10th of September, depending on where you are in the world. So of course, we're going to be entering the shadow phase. Things are going to start to be slowing down. And we've already got retrogrades going on. Mars itself is going to be going retrograde at the end of October. So we know that these things are kind of like clunking into place. So we could be feeling, again, that resistance and that restlessness, because we know that we've got like a limited time. But don't put pressure on yourself. That's the most important thing. Allow this wind of change to kind of blow through and flow through. And accept that, accept the change, accept the beautiful change that is happening. That's very important to say as well. Now, there was another song that came to me, and this is also an 80s song, I believe. Live Your Life, Be Free, or it might just be called Live Your Life, but Live Your Life, Be Free by Belinda Carlisle. So again, you might not be familiar with it. check it out, check out the lyrics, listen to the song. It's a bit more upbeat. I quite like it. It's on one of my cheesy playlists, and it gets you into that kind of vibe of, yeah, live your life, be free. And it affirms that as you're listening to it and you're receiving that and even singing along, you know, you're actually telling yourself to be free in terms of your choices. And the dragon's blood is confirming that. I've got my dragon's blood incense going on at the moment. So live your life, be free is also something that's there. But there's another Belinda Carlisle song, whilst I'm on the road with that one. And this is the other one that came through to me whilst I was in the shower. So I'm just getting these musical downloads for you from Spirit. Leave a light on. So again, 80s, I think it might be early 90s, but I'm sure it's 80s. And leave a light on for me. Okay, it's quite a, I would say it's more of a sort of song between lovers potentially, but it could resonate on a number of levels, because when you think of leave your light on, to me what came through was hold on to your light whilst you're going through this change, because it came to me after the wind of change. So it's almost like allow the change to happen, but make sure you're holding on to your light through that change, because it can be turbulent, a bit like a roller coaster, and we might lose our connection with that, or our feeling that we're connected to it, you know, because we could enter into little sort of what's the word, potholes, I want to think. That's something in England we have on the roads here, but sort of potholes of doubt. And then we're kind of like, oh, I need to get back, I need to connect back to the divine. So there could be that going on. So hold on to your light. And also, by this song is kind of saying, leave your light on for me. That also makes me feel that when we're holding on to our light and through this transformative process, and we're allowing our light to shine even brighter than before, because we're going through the transformation and we're becoming more in alignment with our true divine essence. So that light is shining brighter. We're releasing stuff of the past that doesn't serve us. Our light is shining brighter. That allows other people to see our lights more. So imagine all these lights kind of going on all across the world globally, and you're then able to find, through all this that's going on, you're then able to find your soul family, your soul tribe, your true soul tribe. That could be triggering for some people, because, you know, you might think that you're around your soul tribe, and you may very well be, but there are some of us that haven't yet found our true soul tribe. We've been going through connections and relationships with people that we need to close out karma with, or learn lessons from, or go through certain experiences, all predetermined in my belief that we need to go through it. Okay, everything's sort of destined and happens for a reason. But we're able to see these lights, and it's almost like, oh gosh, okay, that person's also going through that transformation. That person, I'm connecting with them, I'm vibing with them, you know, and knowing that there is hope in that. And there's a positive energy to that as well, because all these lights are kind of, they've always been there, but they could just be shining brighter and they're more noticeable now. So I hope that makes sense, sort of how I'm describing it. And what I thought I'd do is I would just actually take an oracle card. I'm going to do a collective reading, but this was just to hop on to actually give you those channeled downloads from this morning that I had, because, you know, the other thing I found with the whistling, going back, sorry, I'm doing a typical Pisces thing now. I'm going from here, there, here, there, here, there. But going back to that Wind of Change song, the whistling at the beginning, for me, that was quite symbolic, because my late grandfather, who I was extremely close to and still am, even though he's passed, he would whistle quite a lot. And I'm not even going to try and attempt to do it whilst I'm on video here, but he would whistle. That was just something that he did. So it reminded me of him as well. And it gave me some sort of sense of comfort and security of knowing that our ancestors are actually with us at the moment. Whilst we're going through all this transformation, they're with us at the moment. So that's also something to bear in mind, that we have got people with us who, you know, are on the kind of, I say the spirit side, like, you know, in the spiritual realm, our ancestors, even the angels, archangels, whoever you resonate with when you connect to source energy, But we have people around us supporting us, light warriors, at the moment, because we've got very important missions to complete here on earth in this lifetime at this pivotal moment. And that's what we're all feeling, and they're there to support us. So I get great comfort from that. So if you listen to the song and you hear that whistling, you know, it might be that a relative who's passed for you could have also whistled. I don't know, that could just be something personal to me, but it made me recognize that, okay, we've got those loved ones around us. We've got this, you know, we can shine our lights bright, and we can find others who we are connecting to, and connections are happening. Connections are happening, and I'm sure you can feel that. Just allow yourself to be open to receive. Okay. Come to the edge. This makes me think of the Fool in tarot. So this is all about that leap into the vast uncertainty and the expanse of the universe and the cosmos that's unknown but can be quite exciting. And there's purity here, and there's love, but also there's balance as well. There's very much balance and expansion in her pose as I look at her. She's carefree, you know, she's going to live her life and be free. When you think of that song, Come to the Edge is all about having that faith in yourself and that belief in yourself and that trust in the divine, that as you're going through this transformation and you're shedding those layers, you're opening up your energy to embrace the new. And therefore you can then recognize you've got the support around you to come to the edge, to actually then accept and embrace who you are at core level, soul level, your divinity, your true divine essence, and recognize that it's safe to be who you are because you're shining your light bright for others to see. Okay. I am absolutely overwhelmed. Thank you, Spirit, so much. A change in the wind. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. There's been so many synchronicities in the messages this morning. A change in the wind. This is as clear as day then, isn't it? That channeled message from Spirit this morning of that song, Wind of Change, and now we've got a change in the wind. It's happening. It's happening. And there's balance here because we've got the zebra with the black and white. Divine feminine, divine masculine balancing out within us so we can come together, you know, potentially even with our divine counterparts. But there's certainly a lot to be said about this journey. You know, there's a journey that we're going on, this journey of transformation. I'll see if we've got one more, but that thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. It's going to make us happy, and not just happy, but happy. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm feeling the vibes for us all. Honestly, this is brilliant. A brilliant opportunity for us. Embrace the transformation. Embrace the powerful, beautiful person that you are, the soul that you are always destined to be, and express that in all your vibrancy. We've also got star energy here as well, and that's been coming through quite a lot in the readings. But we've got that change in the wind showing up. Just come to the edge, accept it, embrace it, and recognize that those others in our soul tribe are leaving their lights on for us, and their lights are illuminating and shining even brighter as a collective of light warriors. And on this new frequency, we're able to see those out there that we can connect with, and those connections are happening. So I'm sending you love and blessings, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I will be doing a collective reading. I'll do a tarot reading and see what comes through, but just know that we've got this, and just shine your light brightly and be the beautiful soul that you are and you are always destined to be. So I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. Take care.